Have you ever been told, that's just part of getting older? Maybe your doctor shrugged off your concerns about morning stiffness, fatigue, or forgetfulness. Maybe family members mean well, but don't quite understand what it feels like to wake up every day with less energy than you used to. You might even start questioning yourself, wondering if all of this discomfort is just something you have to accept. But what if it's not? What if some of the things we've been told about aging aren't entirely true? I'm 94 years old, and I live alone. I don't take any daily medications, and I haven't needed help with daily tasks in years. But that's not because I'm special or lucky. It's because I've followed 5 simple morning habits that support my brain, my body, and my overall health, every single day. These aren't expensive routines, and they don't take hours. In fact, some of them only take a few minutes. But the key is consistency, doing them the right way, at the right time. In the next few minutes, I'm going to share these 5 habits with you. I hope one or more of them speaks to you, and maybe even helps you feel a little better tomorrow than you did today. If you've already been doing something that helps you feel good in the morning, I'd love for you to share it in the comments. You never know, your experience might be just what someone else needs to hear. Before we jump in, I'd love to hear from you. Where are you watching from? Drop your city or state in the comments. I always enjoy hearing from folks across the country. Morning Habit 1, Strategic Hydration Ritual. Let's talk about something simple but incredibly powerful, water. Most people don't realize this, but after a full night of sleep, our bodies are actually dehydrated. Even if you didn't sweat, your body still loses around a liter of water just through breathing and natural processes. That might not seem like a big deal, but for older adults, even mild dehydration can have a big impact. It can make your joints feel stiff, your mind feel foggy, and your energy level drop before the day even begins. Now, here's what many seniors do: they wake up and head straight for the coffee pot. And while coffee might feel comforting, it's actually dehydrating. That means we're starting our day already at a disadvantage, without giving our body the water it's been waiting for all night. There's a smarter way to start the day. Before anything else, even before your coffee, drink a glass of room temperature water. About 16 ounces is a good amount. And here's a helpful tip: add a tiny pinch of natural salt to it. Not too much, just enough to help your cells absorb the water better. That salt supports something called osmotic balance, which simply means your body is better able to pull that water into the cells that need it most. If you don't like the taste of plain water first thing in the morning, a small squeeze of lemon is okay. Just avoid adding any sugar or sweetener, since that can interfere with your body's natural balance and your metabolism in the morning. You might be surprised how fast this small habit can make a difference. Within just a few days, many people notice that their joints feel a little looser, they think more clearly, and their digestion improves. Over time, it supports better skin, better brain function, and more stable energy all day. The key is to do it first thing, before breakfast, before pills, before coffee. You're not just drinking water, you're giving your body what it's been missing for hours. And when you make this a daily ritual, it sets the stage for every other healthy choice that comes after it. Morning Habit 2, Circadian Aligned Sunlight Exposure. Now let's talk about something you can't pour into a glass: light. But not just any light. I'm talking about the natural morning sunlight your body actually depends on to function properly. This might surprise you, but the timing of when you get your sunlight matters a lot more than most people think, especially after the age of 60. You see, our bodies run on an internal clock, called the circadian rhythm. It controls your sleep, energy, mood, appetite, even how your body digests food or repairs muscles. But this internal clock doesn't just run by itself, it needs a signal each morning to stay on time. And that signal is sunlight. More specifically, the light that hits your eyes early in the day tells your brain, it's morning, let's get going. When older adults skip this step, or if they only get sunlight later in the afternoon, that internal clock starts falling behind. And that's when trouble shows up. You might notice your sleep isn't restful. You toss and turn. You feel down for no reason. Or your digestion starts acting up. These aren't random signs, they're symptoms of a clock that's out of sync. But the fix is simple. Step outside within the first 30 minutes of waking up, and spend about 10 to 15 minutes in natural daylight. You don't have to stare at the sun or do anything fancy. Just being outside with your eyes exposed to the light, no glasses, sunglasses, or even contacts if possible, is enough. That light goes through special receptors in your eyes, not your skin, and sends a message to your brain to reset your whole system for the day. Even on cloudy days, this works. Light therapy lamps are also an option for folks in areas where sunlight is hard to get during certain seasons, but real sunlight is always best when you can get it. This one habit helps you sleep better, feel brighter, and stay more mentally and physically balanced. And the best part? It's free. Just the right light, at the right time. Once this becomes part of your morning, you may find that your nights, and everything in between, get better too. Morning Habit 3, the 4-minute brain activation routine. Let's talk about your brain, because your mind needs a good morning routine just as much as your body does. The older we get, the more we hear people talk about memory slips, forgetfulness, or feeling like they're slowing down. And while some of that might be part of aging, a lot of it is actually because we're not giving our brains the stimulation they need right when it matters most, in the morning. Now here's something many people don't know: when you first wake up, your brain is in a special state. It's more flexible, more open to learning, and more ready to build strong connections. Scientists call this neuroplasticity, and it's your brain's ability to keep adapting, even at 70, 80, or 90 years old. But that window of opportunity doesn't last long. If you start the day with no mental activity, just sitting quietly or going straight into routine tasks, that flexibility fades. And little by little, those important brain connections start to weaken. But you can reverse that, in just 4 minutes. This is called the 4-minute brain activation routine, and it's something anyone can do. It's made up of 4 simple parts. 1. Solve a basic math problem, something quick like, what's 17 plus 6? 2. Recall one detailed memory, think of something like your 30th birthday, or your first car, and try to remember the details. 3. Learn 4 new words, you can pick them from a magazine, an app, or write them on a sticky note the night before. 4. Visualize your day, take 1 quiet minute to mentally walk through what you plan to do and how you want to feel. That's it. No devices, no fancy tools. Just 4 focused minutes of brain engagement. This small effort lights up different parts of your brain, the areas responsible for logic, memory, language, and planning. And the more you do it, the stronger those areas stay. Seniors who practice this habit regularly report clearer thinking, better recall of names and conversations, and more confidence in their mental sharpness. It's like giving your brain a fresh start every morning, a mental warm-up to keep your thoughts steady and your mind engaged throughout the day. Just 4 minutes. But they can help protect your mind for years. Morning Habit 4, the gentle mobility sequence. Now, let's focus on your body, specifically, how you move in the first 30 minutes after waking up. You might not think much about it, but what you do with your body during that short window can either support your independence, or slowly take it away. Here's the problem: a lot of older adults are following outdated advice when it comes to stretching or morning movement. You might see routines in books or fitness videos that were designed for much younger bodies, and while they worked back in your 50s, they can actually do more harm than good in your 70s or 80s. That's because our tissues change as we age. Muscles lose some elasticity, joints become stiffer, and tendons take longer to warm up. The wrong stretches, like bending forward too fast, twisting your spine, or rolling your neck, can cause micro-tears, joint strain, and even dizziness. But the right kind of movement, done gently and in the right order, can make you feel looser, stronger, and more balanced all day. It's called a strategic mobility sequence, and it takes just about 7 minutes. Here's what it looks like. 1. Shoulder circles, 30 seconds. Sit upright with your arms relaxed at your sides. Make small, slow circles with your shoulders, gradually increasing the size. This boosts circulation to the upper body without strain. 2. Seated marching, 1 minute. While sitting on a sturdy chair, lift one knee at a time like you're marching. It wakes up your core and gets blood flowing to your lower half. 3. Doorway chest stretch, 30 seconds. Stand in a doorway, place your hands on either side at shoulder height, and gently lean forward. This opens your chest and helps with posture, especially if you tend to hunch forward. 4. Supported squats, 1 minute. Hold the back of a chair or kitchen counter for balance. Gently bend your knees just a little and straighten again. It activates your legs, hips, and glutes, the muscles that keep you walking strong. 5. Ankle circles, 30 seconds each foot. Sit down, extend one leg, and slowly rotate your foot in both directions. Repeat with the other foot. This helps prevent stiffness and supports balance, crucial for fall prevention. Doing this gentle series each morning gets your blood moving, warms up your joints, and reduces that stiff, heavy feeling many people get when they first stand up. It's not about getting fit, it's about staying free. Free to move without pain. Free to reach, bend, and walk without fear of falling. Many seniors say they noticed a difference within just a few days. Less pain when getting dressed, more energy while cooking or cleaning, and even better posture when standing. This is how you preserve your independence, not with intense workouts, but with intentional, respectful movement that works with your body, not against it. Morning habit 5, protein-timed nutrition. Let's talk about something that sits right on your breakfast table, your first meal of the day. For many older adults, breakfast is something quick and easy. Maybe a slice of toast, a banana, or just a cup of coffee. It feels light, simple, and familiar. But here's what most people don't realize: that kind of breakfast could be speeding up muscle loss and draining your energy before the day even begins. After the age of 60, your body becomes less efficient at using protein to maintain and rebuild muscle. This is called anabolic resistance, and it's why you might feel weaker or more tired, even if your weight hasn't changed. But here's the good news: research shows that if you get the right amount of protein at the right time, you can stop, and even reverse, that muscle decline. The key is timing. Most seniors eat most of their protein at dinner, which is too late in the day. Your body's ability to use that protein is already lower by then. The best time to give your muscles the support they need is in the morning, right after your mobility routine, when blood flow to your muscles is high and they're primed to absorb nutrients. You need around 25 to 30 grams of high-quality protein within 30 minutes after light movement. That might sound like a lot, but it's really just 2 eggs with a scoop of cottage cheese, or a protein smoothie with Greek yogurt and collagen powder. These are simple options, and they don't take long to prepare. Why collagen? Because it supports your joints, your skin, and even your gut health. And when combined with other complete proteins, it helps round out the amino acids your body needs. Just avoid pairing your protein with sugary foods like white bread or sweet cereals. Those can cause a blood sugar spike and reduce the benefits you just gained from movement and protein. Seniors who switch to a protein-rich breakfast often say they feel stronger and more stable throughout the day. They have better grip strength, less fatigue during chores, and even steadier moods. Over time, this habit helps preserve muscle, which is directly linked to your ability to stay independent. So don't skip it, and don't delay it. Your muscles need the right fuel, and breakfast is your best chance to give it to them. You've just learned 5 small habits that can make a big difference, not someday in the future, but starting tomorrow morning. These habits aren't difficult. They don't require fancy equipment or big lifestyle changes. They're simple actions that support how your body and mind are designed to work, especially after the age of 60. I'm not sharing these things because I read them in a book. I've lived them. I've seen what happens when you treat your body with kindness, consistency, and a bit of intention each day. At 94, I still wake up feeling clear-headed. I move with ease. I don't rely on daily medications. And I truly believe that if these habits helped me, they can help you too, no matter where you're starting from. Aging doesn't mean giving up your strength, your sharp mind, or your freedom. You still have the power to shape your health, and your mornings are where that power begins. It's never too late to start, and every single day is a new opportunity to give your body what it needs to keep going strong. If one of these habits stood out to you, give it a try tomorrow. If you're already doing one of them, share your experience in the comments. You might inspire someone else who's been struggling. We're in this together. And don't forget, next week, I'll be sharing the evening habits that help me sleep deeply, stay calm, and wake up refreshed without any sleep medications. So be sure to subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss it. Until then, take good care of yourself. You deserve to feel strong, clear, and at peace every morning.